Good afternoon, Helen. Um, Thank you for joining me for some feedback with regard to the assessment for the 9th of May 2024. Um, so this was the assessment given. It was a listening assessment, and you listened to a voice clip from CBC, and you had and needed to answer a few questions. I just want to go to the rubric. Remember that we are in the CLB program, whether you are successful or not, the assessment still is an artifact and counts towards your portfolio. And when I do a student evaluation, we look at everything that is in your portfolio. So the analytical side of the assessment, the rubric goes that you needed to understand overall intent, which is question 1. So if we go back to question 1, what is the main purpose of this audio? Your answer is how to choose a lawyer, which is correct. So you get a tick. When we look at question or the next item on the rubric, identifies main idea, which is question 2. So question 2 would be, what is the main reason for which it's better to use a lawyer, but not a public notary or notary public? Your answer was a lawyer will provide legal advice and help with other legal matters, which you get a yes for. Next item on our rubric would be identify supporting details, which is question 3. Question 3, what information is given to support that using a lawyer is better than using a public notary? And your answer was that lawyer has much more services available and experience, and you save time and money, which you get a yes for. So the next item on our rubric is follow sequence markers and other cohesive devices. So in this, you got question 4 and 5 right. Question 6 was wrong and question 8 was wrong. So you're not yet there, okay? So from my point, you can understand from my feedback, you can understand overall intent, which is great. You know how to identify main ideas. You know how to identify supporting details. You respond with actions to direct instructions, which is great. I just need you for the next part to work on sequence markers. So how do we work on sequence markers? See me in your free time in class tomorrow so that I can give you more resources to work on. I noticed that in your reflection, you had a few challenges. There were some unfamiliar words, and there was not enough space for you to write. I will look at that. With regard to unfamiliar words, please also ask me to give you more words to add to your vocabulary. I suggest you have a book which most students have. It's called a word book, where you write down words that's not familiar. If you see something that is not familiar, bring it to me and I will definitely discuss it with you and explain the word to you. Thank you, Helen.